Hello and welcome on in. You are watching Talk of the Town. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. I'm in for Robyn Zimmerman today. And guess what? We have a fantastic show for you. Lots going on right here in our local community, including the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra, of course, celebrating 40 years and quite the impressive calendar. We're going to talk a little bit about that with our guest who's here on the couch. AJordan is joining us, President and CEO. Nice to see you.
Great to see you again. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Well, we've been chatting about a lot of things, really, on the break here, but a lot about what's happening, of course, with you. A very busy calendar. In fact, I'm looking at it right now. I'd love to learn a little bit more about the piano competition that has just so many great stories to talk to us about.
Really, it goes crazy from the beginning of January through the end of April, and so now we're seeing the home stretch, but we're still flying high after the International Piano Competition. It was an 8-day competition. We had a star-studded jury, and we had 20 pianists from across the world, literally across the world, come to Hilton Head for 8 days, staying in private homes. We whittled that down to 6 semifinalists, and then last Saturday night, they performed, and it was brought down to 3 finalists, and they all performed complete concertos on Monday the 25th of, Monday the 14th of March. And we have a winner, and we have a second prize winner and a third prize winner. The winner is from Canada, Jaden Isaac Durko, who actually, he will be performing a recital at Carnegie Hall in October, and he will come back to Hilton Head next January to perform the Rachmaninoff Second Piano Concerto with us. The second prize winner was kind of like the fan favorite, Ilya Ovcharenko from the Ukraine. And he just performed magnificently, and we all know, what terrible challenges he's dealing with family in Ukraine still, and he was just a wonderful ray of hope and light for us. And our third prize winner came from Korea, so it was a great competition. We also celebrated 12 years of our director, who's going to be retiring, Mona Huff, and we gave her some nice rewards for all of her hard work.
Wow, what an incredible competition. You really had people coming from all over the globe.
Literally, yeah.
And right here in Hilton Head, this is amazing. How did, just a brief explanation of how does that come to be? How does Hilton Head become the home for such an amazing competition?
Well, it's been going on for a long time now. I mean, this was the 25th competition, the 27th year of an international piano competition. So it happened, it started back in the 1990s, well before a lot of the other international competitions that are happening in this continent, really. And it's just grown over the years. We had 165 people apply for the competition. And that was a little down from the year prior. But of course, a lot of people were having trouble traveling. And they were applying back in October. So, sure. But we had 165 applicants, and there's a selection jury that meets. They review all the recordings. They're submitted electronically. They review the recordings, and then they come to Hilton Head Island and pare that 165 down to 20.
Wow.
And I think that's something that makes Hilton Head's competition really unique. In the Clyburn competition, they invite 70 people to come. We narrow it down to 20 at the start, which means those 20 are really cream of the crop already.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these musicians are also competing at the Honans in Calgary, at the Clyburn, at the Cleveland competition, the Bach Hour. So it's an interesting thing. These people all get together. When they got together for the first dinner, it's like old home night. They've seen even if some of them are in Italy or Juilliard or Colburn out in LA, they know each other because they're part of the competition circuit.
That's amazing. I'm picturing a really fun piano reality show brewing here, right? Because it's impressive talent.
It is. It's absolutely amazing.
We have to talk about Symphony Under the Stars, and we have to go in about 30 seconds. Give us the cliff note.
So this is like Hilton Head Island's biggest party of the spring. and it hasn't happened now for 3 years. So we're returning to Honeyhorn Coastal Discovery Museum on April 5th and 6th. Gates open at 6 o'clock. Concert starts at 7:30. John Morris Russell, the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra, fabulous Equinox Orchestra. It's something not to be missed.
It really is. So I'm going to encourage our viewers to head to their website, check out their calendar of events, specifically Symphony Under the Stars, coming up April 5th through 6th. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Lots of great information, Alan Jordan. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town. Stick with us.